In recent years, you've heard the term FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out. And that can apply to anything, an investment, the housing market, even relationships. When you see your friends start to get married and have kids, maybe in your 20s or 30s, you start to fear that you're going to miss out on an experience or money. And then you start to force things and rush things, and you get really knocked off balance because you're following anxiety, not wisdom, not self-care. In life, you're going to face this. Okay. When the stock market's down, no one wants to buy it. When the stock market's up, no one wants to be the only one not in stocks. When the housing market is down, they say, wait, it's going to go down even further. When the housing market goes up, there's bidding wars. Again, when you see your friends getting married for definitely for women too, I think as they get into the late 20s, 30s, they get jealous. Men get bitter. I had an exchange with a friend today online about this, is that they said, Sam, come on, don't tell me that you've met good women at your lowest. And I said, sure, I've met good women at my lowest points in life. Some were ugly, some were beautiful. Some didn't want to be with me, and some did. Just because someone doesn't want to be with you doesn't mean they're a great person. How can you say that? Well, how many people wanted to be with you? Ugly people, maybe you didn't desire the same way, but you didn't want to be with them. Fair evaluation. Fair evaluation. And remember, you're not in a competition. The only person that can leave you behind is you. When you wake up late, you leave yourself behind. When you don't do something productive, when you drop out of the workforce, you leave yourself behind. Society may have standards, but you choose what you do every day. You choose how you spend your money, you choose how you spend your time, and you choose who you want to be with. I've often said, if you told me you were married to a narcissist, the next word out of your mouth better be you were an enabler and you chose to be in that relationship. You were just as wrong. Own your life. Be accountable. Don't rush into the stock market. Don't rush into a relationship. Don't rush into a house. Why? Because like I said, guys, if you start that algorithm, you're going to just never stop. When you're ready, to deploy assets financially, then you make the decision, but you live with the consequences. I told depressed people they shouldn't buy Bitcoin. Why? Because even if it goes up, you're going to destroy your mental health. Same thing with any investment. If your mental health is not strong, the swings on that will make you kill yourself. And I've seen people do it and talk about it even if they didn't do it. If you're not in a good place, you can't date anyone. If you can't learn to have a good time by yourself, you will be one of the people, which I was at one point, where you say, the loneliest I've ever been is in a relationship. There's plenty of people that want to give you companionship, but maybe not the 10-star, beautiful, best person. Why? Guys, that's the premium. Premium people are not easy, and even when you get them, they're not easy. So, again, fair evaluation. A house, guys, I want to tell you right now, and I feel this because I still live this. As a nomad, you're always knocked off balance not having a home base. But every day I get through, I say, Sam, was there anything that I wanted to do today that I didn't? And the answer is no. Again, I look at a house now more mature. It's an asset allocation. It provides some value. But for me, someone who doesn't want to cook, someone who doesn't, but again, then I get a little bit agitated because there's some delusional people that live on the road. They don't do the work of their life. And, it's like to them, they hate everything about houses. I'm not in a competition with anyone. And that's what I want you to develop. If you want to be on the road, be on the road. If you want to be in a house, be in a house. If you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. If you want to be in stocks or Bitcoin, be in that. But be yourself. This is why you live below your means. This is why you manage your time. If you drop out of the workforce, society didn't leave you behind. You left yourself behind. So everything in life, guys, we have to own as much as we can. Certainly there's some things outside of our control. But without this honest evaluation of life, you're going to fight yourself more. You're going to destroy your mental well-being, your emotional well-being, your financial well-being. This is the discipline of life that no one wants to do. You have to catch yourself from going into depression. If you can't catch yourself from going into depression, you need a therapist. And what I found most people with therapists is they really don't use the tools in therapy. They just go to give verbal diarrhea. What I found in relationships is people don't really want to sacrifice. They want the best looking person and they want everything their way. Doesn't exist. What I found with housing is people want a cheap house. They want it to be in the best location. Or they buy a cheap house in the worst location and they basically anchored themselves to their worst life. You have to figure out all these things, guys. Everything has a cost. Everything has a cost. None of us are perfect. I'm not perfect. My biggest failure as a YouTuber is not being patient with people at times. In real life, I'm very patient with people because most of my time I spend time by myself. And when I'm dealing with people at work or when I'm dealing with society, I'm very conscious to be patient with people. But then I go back to the 90% of the time by myself and I spend time with you guys by myself. This is it right here. And so I'm very much not for the verbal diarrhea because I don't feel like I'm therapy, even though some people may take this as therapy. You have already gotten therapy and where to get you. You say, well, it's easy for you to say you'll always have an online community. Well, guys, I work at it. You know, how many times do you want to quit doing YouTube? How many times do I show up every day? You have the same opportunity. You have the same opportunity. No one left you behind on YouTube. You stopped showing up. Now, if you showed up to get your life together, great. If you showed up to take more naps, you left yourself behind. If you need a support group, get into a support group. Sharing an apartment with someone doing drugs is not a support group. It's two people who try to see who's worse than the other. If you date someone who's abusing drugs, all you're doing is saying, I'm going to save them. And you want to save them because you have the same mindset of, I dropped out of the workforce, now I want to volunteer a food pantry. You have the same mindset of, I destroyed relationships, now I want to adopt pit bulls. What I want to tell you is this, guys. Even that girl who had that TV show about saving pit bulls, she got sued. Why? I don't think the pit bulls were taken that care of at one point, But I want to also say this, and then we're going to go to all live comments. If you appreciate these videos, please click that thumbs up. It's free. It shows love and support. Thank you to all my members who clicked that blue join button. I do apologize for those I hurt along the way. Don't mean to do it, but it's very tough dealing with people every day. All of us can be humbled. None of us are above that, including me. Every day, even if you're a billionaire, you say, well, if I was beautiful and rich, I wouldn't have these problems. Kim Kardashian is beautiful and rich, and she probably got more problems than you. She got 4 kids. She married a guy who was rich. This is her 4th marriage, and she's going through a nasty divorce 4 times. CC Moon, $9.99 super chat. Thank you very much for coming back in. Thank you. Guess what? I have a job interview next Thursday at 4 p.m. I'll pray for you. Every job interview, you should be prepared with 3 questions to ask them, and you should not discuss a salary until the second interview or till when they bring it up. Give me an example, inspirational nomad, of a question I should ask at a job interview. Well, here's value. I'll give you a couple examples. Number 1 is you want to ask who will be your direct manager. Why? The relationship you have with your direct manager is key. Now, when you're looking for a job, when you don't have a job, you can't be picky. But you should still do some research on who your direct manager is so you're emotionally prepared. Once you find out who your direct manager is, if they're in an interview process, ask them something about them. Give me an example. Ask them, what is their leadership style? Okay. Next, after you know who your direct manager is, ask, can you please give me an example of something I'll be doing on the first day I start? So you can mentally prepare what the job is. Next, ask, what is the reason for this job opening? Is there a high turnover or is there a need for whatever? Now, all these questions will vary depending on the job. Obviously, Walmart job application is different than an engineering job application. But same premise, which is you want to inquire about your direct manager because that's a key component of your relationship at your job. You want to inquire on example of things you'll be doing, and you want to inquire on the position. Is it a high turnover position? This is why when you get a job, you don't quit a job, because if you quit a job, you always end up at the bottom. The bottom positions are high turnover. Why? Because everyone quits. You stay in the workforce, you move your way up, it get easier, you make more money, you call the shots, you create an environment. This has nothing to do with talking about salary. This is talking about your career. Now, what should you be prepared, CC Moon, then I'm going to read the rest of your questions. What should you be prepared for? Because you need to be prepared for two things on a job interview. Same thing as a date. You have to be prepared with questions, and you have to be prepared to answer questions. And I recommend, if you're nervous, just say, look, I'm nervous. Be upfront. People want to see. This is what the employer wants to see. I've hired people. I've been part of that process. They want to see you have a good attitude. They want to see what your recurring pattern is on your resume. And they want to see if you have a good attitude. No one wants to hire a nasty person. No one. Why? Because their life's hard enough. They're not looking for someone to add their life, make it harder. And they do want to see what experience you have. But again, there's three things they want to know. One is, what is your attitude like, your character? Two is, what's your resume? And three is, what is your attitude? Never forget that. So you need to be prepared to answer what their company does to create revenue. What does their company do as a business function? I failed on one of my job interviews. You learn by failing through job interviews. If they say, okay, do you know anything about our company, whether it's Starbucks, Walmart, a Wall Street company, a nursing company, do you know anything about our company? You should research that company. Google it. Use artificial intelligence to supplement your lack of intelligence. Google their company and look at what they do as a business function. On every website for a company, there's usually an about page. The about page tells you the general thing about their business. Next, they're going to ask you why you left your last job. This is why you don't just quit a job without another job. Why? Because you start an algorithm of failure, an algorithm of leaving yourself behind. Because if you quit a job, you leave yourself behind. So if you say I left my last job, okay, because I didn't like the manager, I got burnt out, they're going to say, oh, what'd you do next? That's a bad reason. Now, you could still play a little bit the excuse you left the job because of the pandemic. That's why I told people they should start doing that. But now it's getting a little late to do that, but you could still probably pull that off. But again, look, if you did leave your last job because you just couldn't handle it, I recommend don't blame it on your manager. Blame it on yourself. An employer looks better upon you if you say, you know what? I got overwhelmed at the job and I quit the job. I realize now it was a mistake, but I take accountability for it and I want to do better. You have a better shot at getting hired than you say, well, I quit the last job. The manager was against me. There was a lot of politics. If you do that, they're like, oh, fucking problem child. When you're wrong in life, I was just on a call today, we're talking about, when you're wrong in life, all you have to say is, you know what? This is something I can improve on. We're going to make it better going forward. And I own this part. I'm accountable for it. That's it. Don't make excuse for it. I don't care how smart you are, how strong you are. If you're unwilling to say that, you're too prideful and you're not too promotable. And because if you're never wrong, you're basically saying you're always right. So let's go back to your comment and then let's go to all live comments. Again, guys and girls, if you get value from these videos, please click that thumbs up. You want to support the channel, click the blue join button. She goes, I have a job now. There you go. The best time to get a job is when you currently have a job. I'm going to check if the offer a teleworking schedule. Okay, remote schedule. The commute to this job is 18 minutes. That's a short commute. Verse 40 minutes. I hope to get it. Yes, I did that once. I was commuting about an hour and then I got a job about 15, 20 minutes away from the job, my house. That is a smart decision. And you have a lot of leverage because you're not forced to do it. So I think that's good. Now, when you work remotely, it's like being a nomad. It'll knock you off balance because you got to manage your time, Psychologically, it's good that you're not dealing with people, but it can destroy a lot of people because a lot of people don't do well being isolated, and that's what you are. So, I look at remote work the same way I look at the nomad life. I think it's good for the middle of your career or the end. In the beginning of your career, in the beginning of your life, you need stability and you need to learn from your experience. It's like, guys, if I wasn't on site for 20 years learning things, I wouldn't be able to do certain things I do now. And I equivalent the same thing. If I didn't own a house for 15 years, I wouldn't have pushed myself to get better jobs. I wouldn't have had the level of knowledge, self-confidence, and understanding that I have now. I'm not saying everyone should follow my path. I'm saying these are some things I learned. So great comment, CC Moon. We wish you luck. It sounds like you're doing things the right way. I thank you for that great question and that generous tip, because I think that helped a lot of people, give a lot of value to many others that were listening. So I thank you, CC Moon. All right, guys and girls, we're going to all live comments. I'm sweating. It rained today in South Florida, but it rained for about, 20 minutes, then stopped. I fully submerged in the Atlantic Ocean. Why? Because, guys, people see 20 minutes of rain, and they use it as an excuse to stay in the house the rest of the day. Oh, I couldn't get out. It was raining. Huh. There was no one at the beach. I fully submerged. I went for, I did 10,000 steps. I did 5 miles of walking. I did everything I wanted to do. One sloth saw one raindrop, and they destroyed their mental health, their physical health. Forget fasting. Just walk when it rains. Forget fasting. Just walk when it rains. Forget trying to be super skinny. Just be healthy. Do anything you want. These are my lessons in life. Okay, very important. Good job. All right, we're going all live comments here. I'm pulling up on my laptop. If you're a YouTuber, broadcast on your phone, pull a laptop up to read the comments. Okay, give you some value there. Space Daddy Cereal, one of my members, brother, you've been a blessing. I love the name too. Get your free ice and hurry up. Let me tell you something, brother. When you live on the road, yes, you get free ice, free water, but you pay for it with gas. You pay for it psychologically, not having a home. I still love it. I love being a nomad. There are some perks like free ice, free boondocking, but there are some negatives like lack of privacy, lack of climate control. Everything has a pro and a con. I can't say society left me behind. I willingly became a nomad. And if you're not willingly a nomad, go to see a social worker so that you can get a subsidized apartment. And if you don't want to do that, don't complain. Don't complain. That's very simple. Keep it simple. Good job. Thank you again, Space Daddy Cereal, for being a member. Thank you. Andre, what's up, Andre? Great to see you. Valen, you are a strong woman. I love to see you back in here. I love to see you making videos. You're beautiful, you're smart, and you're showing me you're tough. Shit. You didn't come here from El Salvador being weak. You're very strong. You stay humble. Keep doing your damn thing. Why don't you visit me anymore? Well, like I say, for me, I'm very fickle with people. Once I get a little bit agitated, too, because you're very similar. Once I get a little agitated with someone, I'm like, I'm done. And I was really agitated. You did that live feed and you were like, you were putting it, I don't know, I guess your son was driving or your boyfriend, whoever, it doesn't matter. And it was just like, it was very unfocused. And it was like, to me, it was like disrespectful, but it's just me. I didn't leave a negative comment, did I? Why? Because I don't do that. I understand what it's like to be a YouTuber. And I only, and I want to see the support, but maybe I'll come back. But once I'm done, I'm done. And that's how I am. That's why I'm single. So I'm being honest. I respect you, like I just told you. I think you're an awesome person. I think you're beautiful, smart, and can do great things. Would I want to be in a relationship where we have to work on that? No, because there's some shit that you don't like about me. So what do I do? Well, maybe I'll stop by again, but I don't know. That's how I feel. I just get aggy. And I say, oh my God, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this shit. That's why I'm sorry. I ain't lying about that. That's how I am. I love you though, Valen. There's a lot of guys who want to get with you. Don't worry about me. And they all in love with you. They'll do whatever you want. Thomas. Hey, Sam. Loving your videos. Thomas, I appreciate that very much. Valen. Hey, Thomas. Valen, you're an awesome person. You got a lot going on. Melvano. I love you, Melvano. You also give great comments. Thank you. Coveting always leads to this guy's very smart. He goes, coveting always leads to a downward spiral. Yes, focus on self-care, not what you missed out on. Oh, let's repeat that again 3 times. Focus on self-care, not what you missed out on. Focus on self-care, time management, not what you missed out on. Focus on self-care. Go for another walk. Don't look at another stock ticker. Don't look at your ex's profile. Don't. go backwards. Never forget it. Downward spiral. Good job. It takes the focus off self-care. You nailed it, Movano. Good job. Valen, very beautiful. I just quit dating a narcissist. Well, you're an enabler then. A narcissist man who wanted me to chase him. Well, you want me to chase you? And to beg for his love, and I said, forget it. Here's the word of encouragement. I love you, Valen. This is a great comment. Why? If you're butt ugly, you can be the butt ugly guy that's dating Kim Kardashian right now. Why? Because rebound dick, you could be ugly. Like, I'm the rebound guy for Valen. Why? The good looking, and I mean, I feel I'm good looking, but I'm just always trying to tell you guys and girls, you have to be fair in your evaluation. So let's talk about this, Valen. How many guys, and you look good, so you know it's true, how many guys want to get with you, and they probably look at you like a narcissist? Okay. And so you have to own who you date. You're not a dummy, Valen. Okay. You are smart. You know what type of guy you're dating. Every time I dated a girl and she was trouble, I knew she was trouble. So that's why I didn't become men going their own way. I just took accountability and I said, look, some women are bad, some are good, but I respect them equally. And I thank God for the women in my life. I mean, I don't know how people go this crazy route. It's crazy. So, excuse it. But that's how I would tell you, Valen. Own your life. You know, like you say, you already been through all that shit with divorce. You know what? You don't need to go back to all that stuff. Date people who you know you should date, but chances are they don't look as good as you want them to look. Good-looking people are more because they got a lot of options and they've had a lot of options for a long time. So when you're going for the top, guys and girls, that's not easy, okay? You want to be in the Olympics, guys, that's not easy, okay? When you're dating an awesome-looking person, that's the Olympics. Okay? And it's not just based on your training. It's based on them. So you can't even control it. So it's not easy. Valen says, hey, Movano. Veronica. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Nomad. Hello to you. Michael, what's up, brother? Happy to have you, Sam. Well, thank you. Great day today. Awesome. I'm currently in the works of taking a promotion. Good for you. To a basement entrance which is upwards of 15K contracts. Okay. And it's a good day to celebrate. Cheers. Well, congratulations, Michael. Congratulations. Why? You showed up, you put some effort, and take the promotion. Why? When in doubt, don't buy, and when in doubt, take the promotion. Good job, man. Congratulations to you. View to Bill, what's up? He's got a good sense of humor. About the verbal diarrhea, laughing, good. Laughter is good for the soul. View to Bill. Inspirational Nomad. Dude, you ought to get into counseling others. Yeah, I mean, I dabbled in it a little bit. I could probably do it, but I couldn't do it like this. Why? Because counseling professionally has a different protocol. You know, I have to be very much, I have to just more smile, listen, I have to be more patient. I could do it because I can temper myself. But I got a main job that pays good. Counseling don't pay as good as that. I'd rather do it like this where I could be a little bit rougher, even though, because, most people already getting the same shit I would give them in counseling. I would maybe give them a little bit better than most counselors. But what I found is, again, most people come here after counseling. And the only thing I'm just going to put a little extra on it. Okay. But most people already know what they need to do. Most people just don't do what they need to do. They don't leave the person. They don't get the job, keep the job. They don't stop gambling or mitigate risk. They don't stop drugs. What do? They look for someone to talk to, verbal diarrhea. So if I'm just going to be a counselor for that shit, then guys, I want 200K minimum. And I'm working remote. I can't even work remote. What am I going to counsel them on Zoom? Nah, and then I got to hear that shit all day. I'd rather do engineering shit, man. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't listening to motherfuckers' problems all day, man. I go fucking nuts. I get pissed. Valen, hope you have a great day, Sam. Well, you too, Valen. I think you're an awesome person. I really do. I think you're a good catch. CC Moon, thank you again, CC Moon. That was a great question, and that was a gracious tip, and we read it already, but that was awesome. Marin, hey, Marin, great to see you tonight. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you, Marin, for being a positive, awesome person. Love and respect to you. CC Moon, yes, that's one of my questions. I need to know who I am reporting to. There you go. Thanks. I wanted to ask about the team size, why this job is available. Also, great questions. Good job. You're on the right track, CC Moon. CC Moon, thank you all. We're very proud of you and praying for you. There's our girl, Sophie. So positive, so consistent. Let's read our member Sophie's comment. Thank you, Sophie. Hello. Thanks for showing up. Thank you. Blessings to all as you make good choices, Nomad. Is given good directions. Listen and reap the benefits. Love and good luck to all. Purple fire member only emoji. Well, Sophie, you are a reciprocal blessing to me and to the channel, and I appreciate what you do. Your value is seen and noted. Thank you very much. Valen, thumbs up. I appreciate you, Valen. That's my man, Adam. The bushcrafting, Upper Peninsula, cake sale. Well, no, Swanson. I believe he works for a food packaging company. Let's see what our guy Adam has to say. Good evening, Sam. Good evening to you. Southwest Michigan in the house. You're here. No, I'm sorry. Not the Upper Peninsula. For me, it's all the same. I shouldn't do that. You're right. Laughing. Keep on getting, I mixed up. I do. Damn it. You nailed me. I'm sorry, brother. I got to remember this. Southwest Michigan. Southwest Michigan. Southwest Michigan. Say it 3 times. All right, good job. Valen, I work in a hotel as a customer service. Okay. I watched a free porn of a Puerto Rican maid, and I envisioned it was you, and we had a good time. But I didn't look up customer service. And she was Puerto Rican, not El Salvadorian. But let's continue to read. Some of my colleagues are mad because I just got a higher position with better pay. It's not your fault for excelling unless you backstab someone. And you probably didn't, I don't think. They're mad because I have an accent. No, they're not. Nah, I doubt it. Look, guys, you guys see it on my channel. Success just comes with a little bit of hate. And you can't blame your accent or your good looks. We can say because you look good, or maybe you flirted with someone. Hey, look, bottom line is you got the position. It's how, if you are a hard worker and you do the right thing, don't feel guilty. Now, if you're a lazy sloth, and if you're like putting your customer service on mute and you did it like that live feed, then I'll say you gave someone a blowjob to get that job. But if you're a hard-working, diligent person and YouTube just the side thing that you don't really care about, and you put all your energy into customer service and you do a damn good job and you got promoted, don't feel guilty. And keep it very simple. Adam Thompson, not the one from Southwest Michigan, but the one from Australia. What's up, brother? Hey, Sam, hope you're doing well. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. CC Moon. The only thing I'm concerned is if that I am at the higher range salary. They know how much I make because it's listed on the application, but they still want to interview you. I've been there. If they're interviewing, you have a shot, even if it's a little bit above their range. You have a job, so you have more leverage. We're in a good economy. There's 2 jobs for every unemployed person. And so you don't have much to lose. Even if they offer you what you want, you're going to be scared to leave. I was. I almost didn't take it. Thank God I took it. So CC Moon, if you get what you want, or just about, you're going to be scared, but take it. Why? It's a win. It's closer to home. It's a better job. Take it. You're going to be scared out of your mind. I was. Take it. Not easy. When in doubt, take the promotion. When in doubt, don't buy. Good job. Adam, much love and respect from Sydney, Australia. All right now. Thank you, man. Valen, I haven't missed a day at work, and I'm always 15 minutes early. Well, there you go. Then whoever doesn't like that, fuck them. Now, don't say fuck them. Show up to work, be gracious, don't be spiteful, but don't feel guilty. Why? You work for your promotion. Fuck them. Valen, hey, CC. Valen, hey, Adam. Showgirls all around the world. Showgirls, this one I want to tell you tonight. I want to see you backdoor dashing. I met you online, and you did some damn good door dashing videos. Now, I don't know if you kicked off the platform, but I want you to dust off that red bag, and I want you to get back in the game. I want you to accept 90% of deliveries, only reject double orders. I don't care if gas is high. I don't care if you still feel there's a pandemic. I want you to get back out there kicking ass. I want you to sell your shit on Etsy on the side. I want you to get out of that damn office building that's all that cat fighting going on. I want you to reclaim your life. You're a strong woman. You're a survivor. You're a positive person. You have a lot of positivity in your videos. I love that about you. You're a damn fighter. You don't give up. Damn it. Showgirls, I want you to start making $2,000 a month again on DoorDash. And if you get a bad rating, you know what I want you to do? Make another delivery. And if you get kicked off the platform again, you know what I want you to do? I want you to do Instacart. I want you to do them all, but I want you to do one at a time. I don't want you to be one of these ADHD scattered brains. You got 20 apps open and you're rejecting all of them. I want you to focus on one app at a time. Damn it. Showgirls, you were in a strip club. You know what the game is. You focus on one lap dance at a time. Now, I know you made outfits for the strippers, but you know, like I know, you tell these strippers, focus on one lap dance at a time. Why? You got to give that value. You got to be engaged. Damn it, showgirls, go out there and kick some ass. Adam, 3 thumbs up. Australia flag emoji. Thank you, brother. Robbie, what's up, brother? What's up to you, Robbie? Thank you for coming in. Showgirls, I love you. Say no to drama negativity. Yes. And say yes to 90% of all orders. Damn it. We're on fire. One of my members, give me that purple fire emoji. I can feel it. If you're not a member, click the thumbs up. If you're a member, you want to be one, click that blue join. Purple fire, purple fire, purple fire. Let's go. Showgirls, I have to approve the comment. Showgirls, make an ugly woman your wife and you will be happy the rest of your life. Well, I'll reverse engineer that question. Make an ugly man your husband and you'll be happy the rest of the days of your life. You tried that and it wasn't true. And I want to tell you, I should delete that comment, but I'm not. I want you to laugh and I want you to remember, okay? If it's cheap for a reason. And if they ugly, okay, you know you want better. But don't be mad when someone rejects you while you rejected someone else. Again, I want to repeat this because a good friend of mine told me this today. He goes, Sam, have you ever met a girl at your lowest? I doubt it. I said, yes. They may have not wanted me. But just because a girl doesn't want you doesn't mean that she's not a great woman. I could say that because there's been some women that were great that I didn't want them. How can I not be fair? You have to be fair. You're going to reject people and you're going to get rejected. Don't reject orders, except not other than double orders. All right, good job. Adam, you rock, Sam. Well, you do too. I appreciate you. Jerry, I know not so good-looking people who can choose and a good-looking person they want quite interesting. Yeah, look, well, one is if you're a rebound, you can get in there with anyone. You know, again, look at the guy Kim Kardashian's dating. I got some hot chicks off the rebound. Hell yeah, they call me Dennis Rodman. Okay? But I want to tell you, that's a short-lived life. But I'm a short-term guy. So I ain't too mad at it. Valid. So, hey. Adam, please hit that thumbs up. Yeah, guys. I got 52 people watching, 43 thumbs up. Click, click, click. Liz was living in a Corrado Axion, one of my best viewers from the West Coast early on. Liz, do you still have the Corrado Axion? Let's read her comment. I saw Corrado Axion drop $10,000 in price today. The Solus Pocket dropped. Why? They got the new Pro Masters coming out. I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow. The 2023 Pro Masters have a different dash, different steering column, different grille. And RV prices, now the inventory's up, demand's lowering, prices starting to come down a little bit. Liz, hey Sam, yeah, you're still in the Corrado. Yes. Left California, traveled through Mexico. Okay. In Arizona now. Okay. So good to hear you. It's great to hear from you. And your channel growing. Liz, you're an awesome person, a great woman. You got the Corrado Axion is still one of the best Class Bs in the market. 18 foot long on the ProMaster 1500, smallest Class B in the market, fully self-contained. Liz, you're killing it and you're using it. Use it. Put on miles. Live your best life. Give a hand clap for Liz. Good to see you tonight. My man Adam from Southwest Michigan also had a company text me saying they wanted to do a Zoom meeting with me for a remote job, working from home, but would not give any details about the job, the hours, the interview wouldn't work. Yeah, that sounds like a red flag. Why? One is you already have a toxic situation working at home. You have the toxic situation at home with your two parents with dementia, your kids. I think that would be a bad environment to work from home for your situation. You'd be better off working from Starbucks. I think you do good to get out of the house and go to an office with people or some type of interaction. And they didn't give you enough information. That sounds suspect. Adam, with my regular job, so I had to tell them if they need to talk to me, let's see it up front. Hold on, Adam. We got a strong super chat. $20 from the beautiful Jewel. Show some love for our girl, Jewel. Jewel, you are a gem. I give you a diamond emoji. And Jewel, You got a very beautiful picture. This is what I want to tell you. If you ever get sad and depressed that a guy you like doesn't like you, I want you to remember there's been guys that liked you, but you didn't like them. You don't need to feel guilty for saying no to them, and you don't need to be mad for getting rejected. You need to be thankful for what you have. Make the most of your strengths. If you have a wide ass, embrace it. If you got a tooth that isn't perfect, embrace it. I mean, as long as your teeth aren't crazy. Don't go crazy trying to be the perfect person. The best part about getting older is if they don't like me at this point, fuck them. Because I want to tell you, that's the good part about getting older. The bad part is you're not your youngest. Jewel, thank you, Jewel. Thank you and thank you. I truly appreciate that. Adam gives you some love. I give you love. And I hope that, I appreciate, I hope I give you some value. And I hope the things you want come true. But some things, we don't get everything. Now maybe we get everything, maybe not all at once. And even if we get everything, what I've learned in this life as a 41-year-old male is that you may get it, but nothing lasts forever. So just enjoy it as best you can. Don't hold on too tight. And you have to learn to let go. It's not easy. It's a daily discipline. Jewel, love and adore you. Reciprocal. 2 years running, silent listener. Jewel, thank you so much. You're awesome. And I truly appreciate that. I do. God bless you, Jewel. Love to you. That's awesome. Adam gave her a purple fire. Thank you. Adam, back to your comments here now. He basically said with his regular job, he wanted to see that up front. And he did not hear anything back from them. I would agree based on what you told me with that. Now, here's the Adam Thompson from Australia. He says to the Adam from Southwest Michigan, hey, bro, hope all's well. Showgirls, my Etsy is off now. Okay, good. Now you can focus on something else. Because in my opinion, Etsy, it's a bad time right now to sell on there because we're in a cycle economically that, I think that's slowing down. And I think that was causing a dysfunctional algorithm in your life where you were stuck in that office. You had to take on more inventory with the storage unit wars, and you weren't getting out enough. And, you got to balance it. Again, I saw you alive when you were doing DoorDash. Now, maybe you're not going to DoorDash anymore, but at that, I want you to remember nothing in life is the same exact. Like, I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. So don't try to relive who you were or in any way, but try to pick some things that at that season of your life were making you inspired, healthy, and vibrant, and try to refocus on them. She goes, I got 9 miles per gallon gas is bad high. Yeah, well, like I say, you do good with talking with people. But don't just do that for nothing. Like I say, guys, I see people at Planet Fitness. Like I know, Showgirls, you're at every Planet Fitness you're known at. Every Planet Fitness is hiring. If you're a nighttime check-in person, I know you're still a little bit suspect about the germs with the coronavirus, but they pretty much say, guys, at this point, it's over. If you're vaccinated, and even if you're not vaccinated, they got pills, and the hospital rate's so down, the deaths are so down. At this point, Showgirls, if you're going to die, you're going to die of not moving your body enough in cigarettes. And stressing about money. You're not going to die from getting the coronavirus working on Planet Fitness. Now, if you do, it's a possibility. You have to accept that. But I would just tell you, get a night job at Planet Fitness. Just check people in. Clean the bathrooms a little bit. It's not going to bust your balls. You're going to feel 100% better when you get some of that financial stress off your mind. You're too damn smart. Now, look, if you take a job, I know you don't like conforming jobs. I respect that. You're an entrepreneur. But what I found with entrepreneurship, you do good if you know you have some stable income, because then you can be your creative self. And I know when you've been out of the workforce for a while, you become self-conscious. But again, it's the same thing. Like, as you get older, just let that go, man. And there's a lot of people coming back in the workforce that took a long break. So you're not going to be the only one. And you're working the night shift. There's not too much politics. And yes, you're going to do something that you're going to get in trouble. Maybe you don't clean something right. You don't check someone in right. When you have a bad day at work, don't quit. Why? We all have bad days at work. There's a scripture that says if your boss is mad at you, don't quit. A silent spirit can overcome great mistakes. And what I can tell you is 2 weeks after you thought you were going to quit and you still get a direct deposit, you're going to be thankful for that. Good job. Space Daddy Cereal, Purple Fire member only emojis. Thank you very much. Thank you, Space Daddy Cereal. Thank you again, Jewel. Thank you again to CC Moon. Thank you to all my members. Jewel, complete lies laughing. Showgirls, I'm not looking. I'm on a break probably for a while. My last husband kind of ended all that for a while. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a very painful thing to go through a divorce. Adam, and I don't even know if I'd recommend getting married again. I mean, I have a good friend of mine. He's a great guy. He's going to get married again. I love him. I told him I support you no matter what you do. But he's going through hell with it. I mean, to me, but I know people that have been married 3 times. I mean, it works for them. I'm not going to tell people how to live. This is my opinion. I think if you get married once, great. I think unless they die or there's a major infidelity, I would just say that's it. But I don't want to tell people not to get married if that's what they get joy out of life and if it's healthy. So everyone do what they want. Adam, I've been single for 3 years and I've never been happier. Yeah, you got to remember that when you get lonely. That's true. Jewel, thank you again. I truly appreciate that, Jewel. That was very generous. Captain Kirk, any home base updates? No, inventory still low. Housing market, I've seen some slowdown in the RV market, but I have not seen a substantial slowdown yet in the housing market. The housing market usually lags all financial indicators to 6 to 8 months because the stock market is a quick measurement on economics. And even when that goes down, it takes 6 to 8 months of that to affect housing. The average house, takes at least 30 days to buy and sell per se. And so that's a lag. Plus, the market would have to go down for a considerable period of time for that to go down. And the only way we're getting out of inflation is recession. If the stock market keeps going up and the housing market keeps going up, inflation goes up. So eventually, as the Federal Reserve tightens the interest rates, they'll have to. Why? You have to bring the stock market and the housing economy down. Now, if you don't, I'm okay with it. I'm not going to feel left behind. Why? I accept that. I don't want to crash. Why? I don't want everyone in society to suffer just so you can get a cheap house, then you're not going to have a job. You want a balance. But you don't want to wait forever. I found houses within the past year that were affordable. I chose not to buy them. The market did not leave me behind. So again, when you're looking at stocks and when you're looking at inflation, you have to be honest with yourself. Like we had a viewer in here, he's got a Corvette, he's got a jet ski, and he's got a truck. And he was complaining about gas prices. Now don't do that. You have 3 vehicles and they're not efficient. You have to take accountability. Oh my God, hold on. We got another super chat coming in. That's our guy, Michael Cal, maybe. Michael, thank you very much, Michael, for that gracious tip. $10 strong. Michael, I thank you, brother. Tell me something about you, man. Where you're from, what made you watch. But Michael, I want to thank you with all my heart and gratitude. I want to take the pause to show you that I'm engaged, I'm grateful, not entitled, and that I hope my videos help you in some way. Keep pushing forward, one day at a time, one step at a time. And if you fall, you get back up. You got through another day. You got through another day. The world didn't end. Hopefully you did as much as you could that you wanted to do, and you go from there. Michael's also a member watching from Charlotte, North Carolina. Michael, damn it, I didn't even know this. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for the tip. North Carolina is a growing economy. There's a lot, especially in Charlotte. I watch a DoorDash on Michael. Maybe you heard me say this. Even though some of his videos, I don't like his delivery, he's got some value. There's a DoorDasher in Charlotte, North Carolina. I think it's called DoorDash Diaries. We may have talked about this already. Forgive me if we have. But he's saying that's a booming market out there still. So thank you, Michael. Love to you. Appreciation. Thank you very much for being a member. And thank you for that gracious tip, man. Love, respect, and appreciation. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Back to his live comments. Charles, what's up, brother? I see you in here. You keep going forward, brother. You're doing a great job. Aaron, I wanted to say this today. You're beautiful. You're kind. I'm blessed to have you as a viewer and a friend. Aaron, thank you. Aaron, thank you. Aaron, thank you. Love, appreciation to Aaron, a.k.a. Crazy Inc. Adam, all the way from Southwest Michigan. I think I got it. He's been a member for 12 months. Appreciate you, Sam. You too. I got to get going. Thank you. Got to get going for the night. Well, best of luck to you, brother. You got through another day, Adam. You did the best you could. You got job offers coming in. You're doing okay, brother. Things are getting better for you, man. Sounds good. Thumbs up to you, man. Have an awesome night. Aaron, thank you again. Aaron, I was thinking about you all day today. I said, man, Aaron, I don't believe I've shown you enough gratitude these past few live feeds. So, Aaron, I just want to let you know that I see the good people out there doing good works in this world. And I see how much of a supportive person you are to me and others. And so, Aaron, a.k.a. Crazy Inc., I just want to let you know, tonight, my focus is to make sure you feel appreciated. That's my focus. And show you that I see what you're doing, and I thank you. Adam, Southwest Michigan. He just left, but we're going to read it. Yeah, things are going good. I knew you were on an upswing, man. We share the same name. That's, you and the guy from Australia, Adam. Yeah, that's crazy. Showgirls. I sell all my auction storage stuff in 3 days. Can't afford to house it. Good. That's a waste of money. Yes. And a mental burden and a logistical nightmare. Good job. Charles, I love you, brother. Charles, I love you. Charles, I love you. Charles, you're an awesome person. You just keep pushing forward, brother. One day at a time. You know all the things to do. You know self-care. You know fall, you get back up. You know skill sets. You know ups and downs. You've been through them. You are an awesome person. You're a very employable person. You're a valuable person. Don't get down on yourself. Don't forget yourself. And don't be scared to re-engage. I love you. Adam, 62 people in here and 46 likes. Come on, y'all. Yeah, smash that thumbs up. I appreciate that. Everyone's been gracious to me. If you haven't already, click that thumbs up. Thank you. Adam, the remote job was a benefit of consolidation person. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's a good deal. I hang up on those people. I agree. Yeah, do that. They try to blow my parents' phones up. Yeah, that's a bad whole energy. I agree with that. Good job, Adam. Very smart. Showgirls. The one auction place I like to buy from just changed policy. $100 plus each unit deposit. Wow. Yeah. I haven't bought any for 4 months. Good. Yeah, you streamline a little bit now and refocus. Focus. Good. She goes, I'm boondocking. I can't work nights and sleep in the day. It's too hot. Well, work in the day. Get air conditioning. Yeah. And sleep at night. That's what I would tell you then. Reverse it. You can figure it out. You're smart, showgirls. You're not scared. You can take the hit. You're smart. You're strong. Michael, all I can tell you is thank you again, Michael. Charlotte, North Carolina in here strong, brother. Adam gives you a thumbs up. I agree with that. Awesome, Michael. Awesome, man. Aaron, Sam, you're welcome. You're an awesome person, Aaron. You're welcome. I appreciate that. Love to you, Aaron. Showgirls. Aaron is sweet. She's an awesome person. Aaron, you've given more than enough. You've been patient more than enough. It's really helped me in many ways. You're killing it. Don't go back to your old life. Doesn't mean you have to be in the van the rest of your life, but don't go back to your old life. Forward. Never forget that. Howell, what's up, brother? BK's in the house. What's up, man? Yo, good to see you. Sam, I got some ish to talk to you about. Okay. Like today, I wish we had each other. Hashtag. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I don't understand that. Is there some type of trending thing going on? Spinning Wheels, what's up, man? Sam, checking in from Starbucks. Well, thank you. I love Starbucks. Home of the best coffee. In my opinion, I agree with you. They're starting on on Dunkin' Donuts. I agree with that all day, Spinning Wheels. Good job. Aaron, thanks, Showgirls. I'm glad to see you, and I hope you're well. Showgirls, I already work 7 days a week. Yeah, but you don't have net income. You have revenue, but not net income. When you operate a business, sales is not income. At the end of each month, if you deduct your revenue versus your inventory and expenses, your net income is very low. And it's putting a lot of undue stress on you. You need to build, I know entrepreneurship, you need to build some stable income to stabilize your life, to relieve that stress, and to put you around more productive, healthy environments. You're around office space with other catty people, and it's a very negative atmosphere. And between that and boondocking and lack of net profit, you're creating a very unhealthy environment. You do what you want, showgirls. I'm not telling you what to do. You know that. But I'm a little bit pushing you, not out of hate, not out of, you know I'm going to love you no matter what you do. But I do want to push you a little bit, but I love you. Hal, talk about her. You got her number? Would you get the girl's number that works in your, that lives in your building? Pay DeNolan, brother. Pay DeNolan, you've been a blessing to me. Now, don't forget your brother. You keep doing good. You have boundaries with people you live with, and you go for a walk when you need to. Guys and girls, I'm dripping sweat. It's getting hot in South Florida, just how I like it. The snowbird's getting ready to go up north. I'm getting ready to get through another day, take a nice hot shower. Do I have everything I want? No. Do I have a lot of things I want? Yes. Did I work for them? Many of them. Is the grace of God? Did some of it? Yeah, some of it's the grace of God. You can't take full credit. But again, do I see some things that I want that I don't have? Sure. But again, I discipline. It's not easy. I discipline my mom and say, Sam, don't have the fear of missing out. You're not left behind. You have so much. And a lot of things that I may tell myself I want, I actually don't want. It's just an impulse. And we don't have to follow every impulse. We have to discipline and then evaluate and then decide. Okay, good job. Hal, your number, I don't know what that means, brother, but I love you, Hal. You know that, brother, all day. Guys and girls, I hope this video helped you. Thank you, all my members. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who watched. Thank you for those who clicked the thumbs up. Thank you for the gracious super chats. Michael, Jewel, CC Moon, again, all my members. Thank you so much.